been nearly 7 years since January 6th, the day that nearly ended our democracy because of actions like this. Patriotic Americans holding American flags, walking politely and peacefully down the hallways of Congress, obeying the orders of police officers, obeying the velvet ropes and the stanchions, and taking selfies by the historic monuments. If BLM had stormed the Capitol, what do you think would have happened to the monuments or statues or artwork? Let me ask you, would the Capitol still be standing today? Nobody's ever quite explained what happened on that day, why there's so many curious videos of, here's for instance, a rioter, very dangerous rioter, right? He's been handcuffed, okay? So this guy's clearly going to jail. Oh God, and all the cops are just taking his handcuffs off, and then they're fist bumping him afterwards, like they know him. Like, look at that. Well, since when do you fist bump the guy you just arrested? Unless he's an undercover federal agent and he was sent there in order to entrap MAGA, which is exactly what's going to happen. Nancy Pelosi, in this clip, whilst January 6th was ongoing, told us exactly what the op was. Listen to this.
They told him they don't have the resources to protect him here. So at the moment he is not coming, but that could change.
Oh, he comes, I'm going to punch him out. This is my moment.
I would pay to see
I've
that.
been waiting for this, for trespassing on the Capitol grounds. I'm going to punch him out, and I'm going to go to jail, and I'm going to be happy.
So Pelosi, in her senility, was trying to act tough here, right? Kind of like Ilhan Omar with the squirt gun attack, right? It's all designed for her to act tough, but she forgot, because of the vodka, I think, to keep her yapper shut, because she told you exactly what she was planning on: trespassing at the Capitol. What did they charge 99% of everybody on January 6th with? Trespassing at the Capitol. That's all they had. Trespassing is what everybody got. Those are the charges. Some people did other things. Some people did something, but like most of them got just trespassing charges. So why would anybody ever say that line? I've been waiting for trespassing at the Capitol. What a strange thing to say. Everybody focused on Nancy Pelosi saying, I'm going to punch out Trump. But no, it was weird. It was like
responsibility.
Pelosi saying she's been waiting for trespassing at the Capitol, as though they had it pre-planned what they were going to charge people with. Here's Pelosi saying it's my fault.
You're going to ask me in the middle of the thing when they've already breached the inaugural stuff that should we call the Capitol Police? I mean, the National Guard? Why weren't the National Guard there to begin with?
Good question.
They thought that they had sufficient resources.
No, that is not a question of how they had been. They don't know. They clearly didn't know, and I take responsibility for not having them just prepare for more.
So Nancy Pelosi says, I take responsibility. Well, that's very interesting. What a unique thing to say. Maybe somebody should ask a follow-up question about that. This is a reporter for Lindell TV. Her name's Allison Steinberg. And she goes up and does like man on the street interviews on Capitol Hill. And she has Nancy Pelosi's number. It's really funny. She's done some hysterical interviews of Nancy Pelosi where she asked about Nancy Pelosi's behavior on January 6th. Nancy Pelosi snapped on her.
Shut up. I did not refuse the National Guard. The president didn't send it. Why are you coming here with Republican talking points as if you're a serious journalist?
The American people want to know. We still have questions. Thank you.
Okay, well, here you go. So Allison is asking these questions because Nancy Pelosi is on tape saying that it's her fault that there were no National Guard there. And now there's a follow-up to that hilarious viral clip. Nancy Pelosi, once again, getting questioned about that clip, and then she snaps and loses her mind. Here we go.
Hi, Congresswoman Pelosi. Last time I asked you about January 6th, why you turned the National Guard away on January 6th, you told me to shut up and that I was repeating Republican talking.
To shut up again because you're speaking lies. And
But you're right here. You're right here on the record saying,
no,
I'll admit it.
No, I did not admit it. The president never would agree to send the National Guard. Don't waste your time or mine on you.
Why was your daughter filming you on January 6th?
Why don't you get away?
These are just questions the American people want answers to.
No, you know what? I don't even think you're a real journalist. You work for Mike the Pillow Man.
Actually, I do, and we're very
I
proud.
don't consider that journalism. Mike the Pillow Man, that's not journalism. I don't have any reason to talk to you.
He'd love to give you a free
I want you to
pillow.
record this. I want people to know that you're not a real journalist. You work for Mike the Pillow Man, and all you do is spout untruths.
Okay.
Get away
You
from
can
me.
insult me all you
Get
want,
away from me.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Congresswoman. We'll give you my pillow so you can have a nice sleep tonight, okay? Take care.
All right, let's break this down. So she shows Nancy Pelosi this video. She shows her this video of Nancy
I
Pelosi
take
saying,
responsibility for not having them just prepare for more.
I take responsibility. So you're showing Nancy Pelosi her own video.
Not admitted.
So what's so like offensive about that to Pelosi? Pelosi, still wearing a Ukraine pin, unbelievable. Snaps and says, I don't want to talk to you. And then she says, you need to get out of my space. Get away from me, she says, by pointing her finger and like jabbing at the reporter. Look at that. Get away from me. What a world. And then she gets trolled by saying, I'll give you a pillow. Look at the look. She got that Biden look in her eye. She got that Biden look. Oh, what just happened? It's so funny. I love it. Whole lot of good all the security around Pelosi does. Why does she have security exactly? She doesn't have any position of power anymore. She's like 86 years old. She's retiring. So what's going on here? What a joke. But here's the major takeaway from this. It's really funny. Use promo code Pelosi for free shipping on your MyPillow. This is going viral. This is pretty great. So what I find amazing about this style of reporting on Capitol Hill, which has become very popular, and I need to go hire my own. We need to hire our own Capitol Hill reporter because the clips are just such gold. They never get asked a tough question. You can see that this is like the end result of this is that they never get asked a tough question. They never have to answer. They're so insulated. There's 10,000 reporters on Capitol Hill in America. None of them would ever dare ask Pelosi about a thing she did on camera when she said that she takes responsibility for January 6th. On camera. Isn't that remarkable? The moment that they get a little bit of pushback for their own words, they snap, start lashing out, jabbing fingers and screaming. It's great. People need to see more of this. It's awesome, actually. Well done, as ever. Way to go, Mike Pillow Man and Allison. I love these videos. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do we need more of this? Should we get our own Capitol Hill reporter? I think we should. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe.